there's less than one fatality per year here in Australia. When you think about places like Indonesia, there's 180 deaths a year up there. Because they have to interact with places with the crocs on a regular basis. They have to go down to these creeks and rivers to wash their clothes, to fish, to make a living. They don't have a choice. A lot of these villages have no plumbing either, so they've got to go into wet water and stuff. So there's much more chance they aren't going to get attacked by salties, and it does happen a lot. And even our closest neighbour, Timor-Leste, because up there they see the saltwater crocodile as a sacred animal, and they won't hurt them or do anything really with them. They just coexist with them. And there's been more and more attacks and fatalities. So we're actually sending Croc to assist with their crocodile management programs. Probably one of the best things we do here is the Crocodile campaign, and it educates kids in schools about how to behave in crocodile territory. You know, so that's pretty good. And trapping crocs as well, if you need to remove them into certain areas, things like that. And if you're talking about other species of crocodile, let's say the Nile crocodile, there's around 300 deaths per year in Africa. Same sort of route. So yeah, it's not a big problem here.
For the guy who got eaten.
Okay, so that was back in 2014 on this. This was back in 2014, guys. There was a fella here, a local guy, he was of Vietnamese descent. He actually got attacked and killed by a crocodile here in the Adelaide River. But just across from our office, up close to the bridge, there's a fishing spot there, they fish off the bank. And him and his wife used to come down here every Saturday fishing, and they were setting a routine behaviour, you know. Apparently they were told by the companies, you know, be careful if you're setting that routine. I don't know about that, but by the way, crocodiles will capitalise on, they see a routine of behaviour, they'll capitalise on that. So anyway, one day his hook got stuck in the log in the shallow water, so he went down, he went down to the edge of the water to try and retrieve his hook, and a 4.5 metre croc launched him from his left hand side. The shallow water, he hadn't seen it when he came down, and it launched out of him. He had enough time to react. He turned to his wife and he said, "I'm dead! I'm dead!" In Vietnamese. There's an expression they use, common expression. He said that, and she looked over and she saw the tail of the croc. He was already in its jaws, gone, mortality. Yeah, that's how. And he was a local fella. So it's complacency as well. I mean, we're all guilty of that. You got to remind yourself where you are. You know? And he was on the edge of the water. He wasn't even in the water. And of course, the crocodile gets euthanised as well. She went over to tell the guys from the other company near the bridge. They got onto the croc catchers, the rangers from Tommy Nichols. He was out here by 9:30 that evening. They had to go to the shop, and they had his body remains back. That crocodile was known as Michael Jackson.